Ladies and gentlemen, and good evening and welcome on a second call that we are having it with Utron Foundation. My name is Domen Vidergar, I'm the VP of Sales, and today we will speak about the latest technology that it was developed by Utron Foundation with the name AKASHA. The past 6 years, the team behind the scene, literally no one knew. Just a few weeks ago, we figured it out that beside the layer 1, that Utron Foundation launched 2.5 years ago, Utron Foundation was just ready to launch also layer 0, their recent innovation. Now, when we are speaking about layer 0, layer 1, or layer 2 blockchain, we are speaking about the language that almost no one understands. But here is AKASHA, here is Utron Foundation, that they literally want to change the dynamic and they want to change how to use blockchain and crypto on the most simple way. 8 days ago, we played the amazing video that we recorded with the Utron Foundation team in Spain, and this was the birth, this was the beginning of the layer 0 existence. The Utron team is 98% ready with their new product that is called the Supernodes, but literally on a daily basis, we are getting all the updates, all the upgrades, how layer 0 will operate and how using the blockchain technology, how using the crypto technology is gonna be so simple that even 10-year-old kid will easy to know how to use this amazing technology. Now, if we are looking all the data, if we are checking how the crypto is expanding all around the globe, we still cannot speak about the mass adoption. Why? Because just 620 million people is involved. Now, if you ask someone who knows Bitcoin, you will say just a nice words about the Bitcoin, and people that they were involved in Bitcoin 10, maybe even 15 years ago, they speak the technical language. If you will speak someone who knows the Binance Smart Chain or who used the BNB or who was a part of developing all these technologies, everyone speaks the same language, and this is the crypto language. Now, all these guys, all these teams, all this team of experts that they build different kind of blockchains, all these teams, they speak the technology language that no one understands. But what is the Utron mission? What is the Utron vision? Speak the language that everyone understands or create the technology that everyone can use. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the purpose of AKASHA. This is the purpose of Layer 0. And on today's call, I will guide you why AKASHA will revolutionize and simplify the usage of the blockchain technology. I believe that literally 10 days, 2 weeks, maximum 3 weeks from now, we will have the official start of the Supernodes and how everyone who is on today's call will have an option to enjoy 10 years passive income. On today's call, I will also share with you where AKASHA is published. There are already the biggest medias all around the world speaking and explaining the AKASHA as a layer 0 blockchain. But before I will share all these articles with you, before I will share all the website where you can check all the data, let's dive deep to the recent innovation, the most advanced technology that is called the layer 0. Now, when we are speaking about the AKASHA, we are speaking about the technology that it will bond everything together. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a financial advice. I am not a financial advisor, and this content is for informational purposes only. If you visit today the coin market cap, if you today visit our first call, probably you have heard also from Vitaly Dubinin that banks and governments on a daily basis, they are buying Bitcoin and they are entering into the blockchain and into the crypto space. Now, if you look from the micro perspective, yes, it's very, very volatile. But if you zoom out, if you see the big picture on a long term, I think we all agree that Bitcoin, blockchain, and cryptocurrencies are the future. Now, when we are speaking about the numbers, when we are speaking about how many people is involved, the number is around 600 million. How many people? What is the entire global population? It's 8 billion. So literally 6.8% of the people is involved into the blockchain and is involved into the crypto space. Now, if we compare cryptocurrencies with, for example, social medias, just Facebook has got 2 billion users. And when we are speaking about Instagram, more than 1 billion users. Is Bitcoin, are the cryptocurrencies the household name? The answer is no. Why? Because there is so many blockchains out there. There is so many cryptocurrencies out there. For example, there is more than 1,000 different kind of layer 1 blockchains. I remember my presentation. I remember my colleague's presentation 2.5 years ago. At that time, there was approximately 200 blockchains. But what happened in this such a short period of time? More than 1,000 teams, more than 1,000 blockchain came into the crypto space, and they are offering different kind of layer 1 and layer 2 solutions. But there is one big problem. Everyone is speaking the technical language. That's why all these blockchains, some of them, they cannot work together. And that's why we are having slow adoption. Now, when we are speaking about the cryptocurrencies, you are watching the number 25,000. Now, this is not 25,000 in total. This is literally 25,000 every single day. Now, where you can check how many cryptocurrencies is out there, I would kindly ask you to go on a CoinMarketCap. I will share this website with you, and the number that I will reveal will literally shock you. 2 years ago, there was approximately 30,000 cryptocurrencies. What's the number today? 13.2 million. Now, if we combine more than 1,000 blockchains with more than 13 million cryptocurrencies, we are having the problem that it's called Bitcoin. It's not a household name. Cryptocurrencies are complicated. There is so many blockchains that they cannot communicate with each other. That's why we are having the problem that it's called the slow adoption. On the right side of the screen, you see Ethereum as a EVM, Ethereum virtual machine blockchain, cannot communicate with the Solana and cannot communicate with Bitcoin, and they cannot communicate with each other. Now, Ultron Foundation, behind the scenes, for the past 6 years, they were working on a technology called the Layer 0. Now, Layer 0 or AKASHA is the solution that it will interconnect all the technologies together. Now, imagine AKASHA as a floor and all these blockchains, Binance Smart Chain, Solana, Ethereum, Ultron with the ULX, Phantom Base, and other blockchains are going to be literally connected together with the AKASHA Layer 0. Now, what kind of benefits? What is the ultimate goal of AKASHA, and how every Layer 0, definitely Ultron and the ULX, will benefit out of it? AKASHA will connect all the blockchains. All the transactions are going to be easier, faster, and way cheaper. We are speaking about 100% share security, and this literally means effortless multi-chain connectivity. So AKASHA is a floor that interconnects all the blockchains together. Now, when we are speaking about Layer 0, how many of you on this call heard for Layer 0, have heard for Polkadot, or ever use the Layer 0 blockchain? Now, when we are speaking about Polkadot, when we are speaking about ICP, when we are speaking about Layer 0, we are speaking about Layer 0 blockchains. Now, how many of you on this call already use these blockchains? I believe no one. You know why? Because all these Layer 0 solutions that they are on the market, they are complicated to use, and they didn't use UX or UI. For example, the end user or someone who is for the first time into the blockchain and into the crypto space, all these technologies, they are not easy to use. Ladies and gentlemen, with the AKASHA, everything will change. The team already saw how simple it's gonna be to connect your MetaMask. You will choose the currency, you will choose the address where you want to send your money, and you will just press the button, send. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be so simple. Imagine once again that you will connect to the website that is called, for example, akasha.info. You will click connect your wallet. You will choose USDC as a currency because you want to send USDCs to your friend, to your family, or to your new business partner. You will choose the address, or you will just copy the address that you want to send, and you will just click the button send. The technology Akasha will transfer the money, and you don't need to understand which chain to use, and you can have zero crypto experience. Now, when we are speaking about the opportunity, how many layer 0 blockchain is out there? If there is more than 1,000 layer 1 blockchains, there are just 4 layer 0 blockchains because it is not easy to build such a sophisticated and such an advanced technology. There are 3 companies that they already manage it. Ultron Foundation, it's the 4th one. Now, when we are speaking about how this Akasha will operate, why we are on this call, and how every individual on this call can enjoy 10 years passive income, first we need to understand what are the nodes and how the business model works and already operates on some of the blockchains. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what Solana did is a phenomenal. They built a product named Node, and with creating the node and filling the node, each and everyone can enjoy the passive income. Now, Solana is the blockchain, ladies and gentlemen, that everyone knows. We are speaking about top 10 layer 1 blockchain. And once again, Solana is running on nodes, and these nodes, they are paying out between 8 to 10% yearly. Now, Ultron Foundation checked the entire blockchain space. They checked the entire crypto space, and they took literally the product that works beautifully, and it's rewarding everyone who set up that kind of nodes. Ladies and gentlemen, that's why on today's call, we are presenting you the Supernodes. Supernode is a product that is built by Ultron Foundation. It's a product that literally gives you 10 years passive income. Some of the experts, they call them the coin collector. Now, when we are speaking about the supernodes, different kind of nodes, they give you different kind of passive income. Bigger node you have, higher passive income you will get. Now, the main question that you are having it on this call is where these nodes, they are making the money and how supernodes are generating the money. Ladies and gentlemen, supernodes are sharing 50% of all the transaction fees on Akasha network among everyone who are having the supernodes. So what I need to do to enjoy the 10 years passive income? Ladies and gentlemen, step number 1 is you need to buy the supernode that suits your needs. We are having 50 USDT supernode, 250, 750 USDT, 2,500, up to 15,000 elite supernode. Bigger node you have, higher passive income you will get. Now, once you buy the supernode, once you buy the software, now we need to activate this software. Now, once you buy the node, you need to have either the ULXs, you need to buy the ULXs, or you need to buy Akasha. Now, the moment that you make a deposit inside of your supernode, from that moment on, you will start to enjoy 10 years passive income every single day. Now, having the supernode gives you, ladies and gentlemen, 2 options. Option number 1 is with the node on, you can get from 5 up to 12% passive income monthly. Now, if you have decided to buy the supernode, fill it with the ULX or Akasha, and if you will turn it off, you can enjoy the passive income from 2 up to 5% monthly. Now, ladies and gentlemen, once again, Supernode, it's a product. It's a creation of Ultron Foundation that is supporting layer 1 with the ULX or layer 0 with Akasha. It's completely up to you to decide what you will put in, either ULX and enjoy the passive income, or you buy Akasha from the market and you can start to enjoy the 10 years passive income. Now, when we are speaking about the passive income that can be generated with a similar nodes. The biggest node on Solana, they are paying out more than $15 million yearly. Now, setting up the Solana node 3-4 years ago, at that time, it cost maybe just $2,000, $5,000, $10,000. But if you are at the beginning, before the mass adoption of the blockchain, you can make a huge returns. Ladies and gentlemen, and with the supernodes, with buying the supernode and with putting the coins inside, either ULX or AKASHA, tomorrow you can start to enjoy 10 years passive income. Now, for the end, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to share with you with a simple animation how everything will look like. What is AKASHA? AKASHA is the technology that it will connect all the blockchains together, or most of the biggest blockchains together. You will just connect with the wallet, you will choose the currency, you will put the address where to send the money, and with pressing the send button, the transactions will happen instantly. Now, when we are speaking about AKASHA, we are speaking about the most advanced technology, and on a daily basis, literally on a weekly basis, we will give you all the updates, what is happening with the layer 0 and what is happening also with the social media about the AKASHA. Now, where you can find more information? The official website, it's already out, ladies and gentlemen, and you can get all the necessary information on akasha.info. What we can find on this website, first of all the possibilities with the layer 0. You can find also all the partners where everything is integrated. You can get also the contact address if you want to buy AKASHA on the base swap, and even more important, you can find on a section resources all the videos, all the teaser videos. The production team is already preparing all the explanation videos, how to buy ULX on Ultraswap, how to buy ULX on PancakeSwap, how to buy AKASHA on Ultraswap, or how to buy AKASHA on the base swap. So on a section resources, you will get all the videos, all the tutorials, how to enter into the ecosystem that is called the Ultron Foundation. Now, when we are speaking about the crypto community, what is the information number one that every crypto project needs to have? The information number one is where people will find out about Ultron, where people will find out about the AKASHA. There is already the website such as appnews.com when Ultron Foundation with AKASHA already started with the traditional marketing. The first website, appnews.com. The second one, it's Business Insider. If we go to the next website, we are having Benzinga. Next one, Medium. Next one, Contrast. And of course, the Trading View. AKASHA will do on a weekly basis, every 2 weeks, marketing materials because they want to introduce their amazing technology to the world out there. Now, ladies and gentlemen, more information about the AKASHA, the presentation, how everything will look like, all the updates from Mr. Shukra Chadibeko, and even more important, all the testimonials, how big AKASHA community is. I'm inviting everyone next week, 9 p.m. Dubai time, 7 p.m. Central European time, with all the updates. Ladies and gentlemen, this was the recent innovation of Ultron Foundation. I'm inviting everyone on the next week call. Until then, I wish you a great day. I wish you a great week. And don't forget, see you at the top. Good night from Dubai.